Hi book besties. So I just finished Mr. Second Best by Ellen Fox. And I rated this one 3.25 out of 5 stars. Honestly, it wasn't my favorite thing I've ever read. I can't like pinpoint one exact thing that I was like, I freaking don't know why I didn't like this book. I think it was just like a mixture of things, and like I don't think this trope was for me, but it just wasn't. And I'm one of those people that like, I have a really hard time rating below 3 stars. Cause like, if the writing's good and other people would probably enjoy the story, like it just wasn't for me. I'm like, I can't rate it below 3 stars. It's too hard for me. Like, I don't think I've ever rated anything below 3 stars in my life. For reference, that's the scale that I work on. Like 3 stars is like, no, just a no for me. And then like 5 stars, like, oh my gosh, yes. So I rate between 3 and 5 stars all the time. I don't think I've ever rated anything below that, ever. Just so you're aware. I would never read this book again. And that is nothing to do with the author. It was honestly the trope in this book for me. The writing in it was really good. Towards the end, there was some iffy parts where I was like, I'm not really sure who's talking right now kind of thing. That had nothing to do with the rating at all. The first half of this book, I was honestly like, I had such a hard time getting into it because I was bored. AF. The second half of the book was good, but it was just like, it didn't make up for the first half. So if you don't know, this book follows Huggy and Melly. And no, Huggy is not his real name. It is George Hughes. But he is a firefighter. And his firefighter men, his co-workers, have nicknamed him Huggy. And so everyone in his life calls him Huggy. Everyone. And Huggy and Melly have been not best friends. They have been friends for a good like 20 plus years. Melly has been married to Huggy's actual best friend for a good majority, like for a good chunk of that. It like starts off with Melly and her husband having issues and him not being around enough and stuff like that. And then her husband passes in a car accident. And then it's like her going through the grief of everything and all of that. Let me just mention Huggy has been in love with Melly since they were since he first met her in their teens, and has watched her get married to his best friend and have kids with his best friend. And now he's helping her through the grief of losing his best friend. Not my thing. It just wasn't. You just go through like everything that like them dealing, or him helping her with her grief, him helping her raise the kids, because her being a single parent is pretty much like she's having a hard time doing it. Her asking him to move in because she needs help with the kids. And then her asking him to help her feel alive again. And then that's the first time they're intimate. And then her finding out some things that like her husband had been doing when he was still alive, that like Huggy helped cover up kind of thing, because that's his best friend. And her being like, you need to get out of my house and out of my life because I can't forgive you for this. I will say that Huggy is really bad about communication. Like really bad. He keeps everything like locked up tight inside himself and doesn't talk to anybody about anything. And I think that was like 80% of their issues, is they had really bad communication in like the second half of the book. I will say there are some scenes in here that were like super cute, like him like doing things with the kids, like science experiments or cooking, and like Melly comes home and like the kitchen's a freaking disaster. And it's just like those moments were so cute and pure that it was just like, okay, it's not that bad of a book. It's just me. It's great. The other thing that like honestly was like cringeworthy to me is Huggy and Melly are having like spicy time. And instead of using his name to like be like, oh my gosh, you're doing amazing kind of thing, she uses his nickname. So like they're in the middle of spicy time and she's all like, oh my gosh, yes, Huggy, do that. I'm like, Huggy? It was weird to me, okay? I just can't imagine. I couldn't, once she like started using that name in died, I was just like, I can't. You ruined it. If this book sounds like something that you would be interested in reading, go read Mr. Second Best by Ellen Fox. And I hope you guys enjoy it more than I did. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.